Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. Yeah, AVAX is clearly behaving here. Provided a possible trade setup, a long trade setup here a few days ago. Anybody who entered here and who used it, congratulations. Yeah, you can clearly just move up the stop loss and also relax. The idea is that this is taking place in a fifth wave at the moment. And of course, here we had a bit of uncertainty, was the wave 4 over here, was it here, is it here, or whatever, or are we already coming down in the wave 2? But in the end, you never know, nobody knows the future. Clear ascending wedge where you normally would expect it breaks to the downside, but again, always try to preach that nobody knows the future. We can only trade and identify entry points where the risk is low. I don't like to trade things because I think this or that is going to happen. I always try to preach, live in the present, trade in the present. You can only trade what you see. And here we had a nice entry point because this could have been a 1-2 setup. This support area was a tradable long area. And anybody who did that is within just 4 days or so, like 20% in profit. And again, you can clearly move up your stop loss now. At least, what you're happy with personally, right? At least that you take the risk out if you use a stop loss. And the idea is that as long as we now hold above the 50% retracement, we can still push higher with a high likelihood. Yeah, and that area is around 1970. This comes from the idea that what we're doing here is a 5-wave move in wave 5. It looks a bit choppy, but it's okay. It can be counted impulsively. And the idea is that within the third wave, this was a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that this fourth wave should not retrace more than 50%. So as long as it stays above 1970, we can still reasonably accept or expect that third wave to the upside. What would be a target for the third wave? And by the way, we've already we've broken above the simple target for the fifth wave, but this was calculated just by using that wave 3. Of course, if you get extensions, you need to look at the lower level wave count, which we can do now. So talking about targets now for higher is different ways of doing it. We can take this wave 1, go to the low of the wave 2, and then we're looking here at probably the 2.618 extension for the yellow third wave. That's at $24. And then we probably still aren't finished and we can push a bit higher. Wouldn't be surprised to see this a bit higher in around the mid-20s, the way this is going at the moment, yeah? So I will keep an eye on that for you. At the moment, it's relevant that we're holding that 1970 level. The way it's going at the moment, it looks like it should be. It came down to, where did we retrace to? Certainly not an unusual level. Yeah, we retraced to the 38.2 fib. Yeah, that's fine, and in this area it should ideally turn around now and move higher. I gave you the target for AVAX, and anybody who hasn't entered could just be a bit patient now and wait for that larger wave 2. This area will now need to be moved up. I'm going to move it together with the latest price action, but this will be the target for the wave 2, which is eventually going to come down. Of course, as the price pushes higher, we will have to move that support area higher as well, right? So at some point we can call this a wave 1 complete. When we then come down, this will be the wave 2 support, which can also again be used for an entry point. But of course, as we push higher, as you can see, those fib levels will go higher as well, and they will move away from each other like a spring, right? So that is what we have to do. And that's just a quick update about AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.